Hola, hola, hola. Estamos aquí, Dane. Wait. This is an English episode. So we're not here de nuevo. We're here again with another episode of The Exchange.
El intercambio.
El Intercambio. Um, Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you for joining us. Um, we're happy to have you come back again. So before we get started, just want to kind of handle some of the administrative items. If you are learning, in this case, English, um, and at an intermediate level, you're in the right spot. This is part of our community for Bammbuu languages, where we look to help our community grow their language skills, particular through conversation and cultural exchange. And this is part of that. So we appreciate you joining. Romina, before anything else, ¿cómo estás?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I traveled for New Year's to Cusco. That is like a really nice city here over in Peru. So I just came back on Monday. And yeah, I had a lovely time there. I did like all the New Year traditions. And yeah, now I'm recharged for the New Year. What about you?
Very cool. She's ready to go. You guys might have caught our previous episodes, but there is a tradition in Peru to take your suitcase around the block and you hope to
Mhm.
manifest travel. So I don't know if this is true, but it sounds like Ramita did that at New Year's Eve because she's already traveled to Cusco. So it sounds like a fun trip. We got to hear more about that. But for me, good. We had family in town, so just hanging out with them. Again, if you looked at our previous episodes, Lonnie and I's team, the Ohio State Buckeyes, were playing on New Year's Eve and they lost. So that wasn't a very good New Year's for us. But other than that, pretty cool. Did the Black Eyed Peas tradition on New Year's Day for good luck. Watched some football, hung out. Can't complain. Let's hear about this trip to Cusco. What traditions did you do in in Cusco and then around the New Year?
Mhm. Well, the thing in Cusco is to go to the main square, and they have like an stage with live music. People gather there, and also there's fireworks at 12. And yeah, I bring like my grapes, like the 12 grapes for 12 wishes. They even sell grapes, like everything.
Mm-hmm.
The lentils, I have them here, of the
Oh,
lentils
let's see.
that you
Nice.
like throw yourself for prosperity. Um, yeah, I think though that and the yellow underwear that you can also buy there.
And so you had them. It's gonna be a good
Yeah.
year. It's gonna be a good year.
So yeah,
Um,
and also another tradition in Cusco is that you do like a spin like around the main square,
hmm
and it's like you start the new year with like good hope. So everybody, I think there was about maybe 40,000 people like on the square. Yeah,
Whoa,
so doing like that little round, it takes you like maybe 1 hour and a half or something, and you go like
really?
that. Yeah.
So like, there's a main square, and you're in a
Uh-huh.
line, and you kind of walk around it.
Uh-huh.
Is that how it
Yeah, yeah,
works?
yeah, exactly like that. Yeah.
Nice. That's
Mhm.
cool. Um, so in Latin America, not the same as the United States, similar, I suppose. And there's a city center, but there's like a
Mhm.
historic center with like a church and a square, and kind of
Yeah.
like is still similar to when there were the settlers there, more or less, in particular
Mhm.
Spanish settlers. So that
Yeah,
seems
exactly.
cool. I know there's a big one in Lima that I visited
Mhm.
with, like, I think, government down there. It'd be cool to see that at New Year's, and then obviously have the fireworks. Um, we have fireworks in the neighborhood around here. Like, a lot of people just buy their own and set them off. But it'd be cool to see like a professional show,
Mhm.
where you could hang out, do the traditions, and be able to take in the new year. So very fun. If you guys haven't caught it yet, we're discussing New Year's traditions, our New Year's goals. In English, we call it New Year's resolution. And we have a couple of different grammatical tips that we think might help you, especially for those who are learning English. And so that's kind of what we're discussing. Ramina had an excellent trip to Cusco. She participated in some of the New Year's traditions. I stayed here in Austin, Texas, participated as well with the New Year's Day. We call it black eyed peas or hoppin' john for good luck. Black eyed
Mhm.
peas and some type of pork dish. I cooked that up, and I'm the chef, but I must say it was pretty good. I got to send you a picture, Ramina. It might not be as good as Odo's Arabe, but it was pretty good. Um,
Yeah, sounds good.
so yeah, yeah. So let's talk about resolutions. In the United States, there's a big culture of oh, we got a Cassie in the house going. tomorrow. A nice little start to your New Year's as well. Also, that's another good point. If you are in the stream, hop in the chat, tell us hello, and give us your New Year's resolution. Um, so in the United States, we have New Year's resolution. There's a big focus on self improvement, where you want to be next year, goal driven type of culture, and so we can discuss that. One thing in English, I was working with one of our community members last night, would be I think it's called the future perfect, in the sense that when you're talking about something in the future as if it's already happened in the past. So, a way we could use this for our English learners would be by December 31st of this year, I will have accomplished X or my goal. And so you can drop that in the chat as well. What will have you accomplished by the end of this year that you're looking forward to for your New Year's resolution? Romina, any goals for us? I know travel is always a big one for you. What's your goal for
Yeah,
2026?
yeah, for sure. Uh, by the end of 2026, I will be more active.
More active. Nice, nice. What in what sense? Like working out,
Mhm.
or traveling, or what do you think?
Now, like working out, I used to go to the gym like, I don't know, 3 times a week, and then I traveled, then I came back and I stopped like completely. So I want to pick it up.
Uh-huh. I'm
Mhm.
actually with you. Um, so a way to say this for our English listeners, practice or English learners who are practicing conversation. By the end of this year, I will have accomplished my fitness goals. And so we're looking back at the goals we wanted to accomplish. And for Ramina, it'll be being more active. Anything in particular you do at the gym? What are your workouts? Do you do like a class or cycling or things like that?
No, I like more like weight training,
Mm-hmm.
like
So
machine.
Ramina's
Huh?
gonna get buff, guys. She's gonna be in the gym working out. She's stronger than me. Nice, nice, very cool. All right. So active. Any other goals for you? I know you're a polyglot, so you're learning all types of different languages. Do you have any language goals for the folks?
Like I learned or I studied Italian. I started learning Italian last year, but yeah, like I did a course and I finished it, but I didn't like practice enough. So this
Hmm.
year I want to like pick it up and become more fluent in Italian.
Awesome, awesome. There for our English learners would be future tense. I will learn Italian this year, for example, and pick it back up again. Awesome. How is that, by the way? I know, for me who doesn't uh, know, who I don't know Spanish at a native level, when we learn Spanish or other languages like French, they say there's similarities because it's a Romance language. There's the
Uh-huh.
same root. Is Italian similar? I've heard Italian speaking and it sounds very similar to Spanish.
Yeah, yeah. It has its similarities. Also, I speak Portuguese, and for me, it's like very similar to Portuguese. So I
Hmm.
struggle a bit because I kind of mix them both up. So
Uh,
that's it was a bit hard for me in that sense.
yeah, understandable. Portuguese, Spanish, Italian, very similar.
Yeah,
Awesome.
they are very similar. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. We got some people in the chat again here. Again, remember, I should have dropped a pin, but drop us your New Year's resolutions in the chat using future tense or future perfect tense if you're practicing English. Let us know. Very cool. So we have a fitness goal, a language goal, and then I got to hear it. Travel. Talk to me. Where are you going this year?
Yeah, yeah. And I want to travel, of course. I have my friend that is in London doing a master's, and I would like to visit her. So I have to plan that.
Very cool. Very cool. I think we talked about my sister's going to London, so maybe I just join you guys
Ah,
on the trip. We'll go hang out in the summertime in London. For our London listeners, come holler at us. Very cool. All right, so I'm going to try to use it in what we mentioned. So if we're looking at Spanish or English, I'll say I will practice. Okay, one of my goals for 2026, I will practice Spanish every single week. By December 31st of this year, I will have achieved C1 fluency in Spanish. For you English listeners, flip it around and put English in there, and there you go. So we're getting you started with some conversation starters when you get back to the office, and you can let folks know in your target language what your goals are for this year. Um, awesome. Any other like resolutions? Any other? traditions or superstitions that we haven't covered as it relates to the New Year's Eve or New Year's resolutions?
Regarding resolutions, I want to spend more time on my phone since I work with like social media. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like all the time there, so I want to spend less time and do like more, I don't know, physical activities, read, go out
Mm-hmm.
for a walk. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm similar too. I think they
Mhm.
call it like it's like an analog living or analog wellness, and it's like a
Ah,
counter trend to the digital living that we currently exist in.
mhm.
And so for me personally, I don't know about you, but like setting do not disturb on your phone. You know, I got a
Yeah.
new phone, by the way. I'd be missing
Ah,
I'm missing notifications left and right anyway, so I might not need do not disturb, but I have do not disturb. So when things I need to focus or I don't want to be bothered by whatever notification, I do that. Um, Sometimes stepping away and getting into nature, like you said, or working out is beneficial. I think it's important for a lot of folks who work on the computer or are living in the
mhm.
digital age.
Yeah.
Um, Another trend I saw, let me know if you found this as well, but this is maybe it's just a United States thing, or maybe it's dependent on what region you live, but people are trying to use less AI. So they want to be prove that they're a human. So like look
Yeah.
at it, we get AI to set up our posts on social or send us emails or
Mhm.
write code, for example. And so there's a big pushback on using less AI. I don't know. What you think? Should we do it? Should we use less? Should we use more? Is that important?
Yeah, I think for like the younger generations, people that are like in high school or even younger, I feel like they use AI for like pretty much everything. So maybe they don't know how to analyze information very well or something. So yeah, it would probably be beneficial for them to not use AI so much.
Yeah. Have you seen those memes on social? Ironically, I'm talking about like less social media, but have you seen the memes on social media with people like in 2030? They don't know how to talk. They go to the store and ask ChatGPT what they should ask the person,
Yeah, I saw
and
that
they
video. It
respond
was
back.
really funny. Yeah, yeah,
It's getting that way pretty quickly, don't you think?
wow, pretty
Pretty
much.
soon, we're not going to know how to think for ourselves, so we should probably take a break from it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree. I think some skills in particular, like soft skills, communication, which we're big on here, obviously, being a conversation, language learning community. Also, problem solving is an interesting one too. If the AI does everything for you, you don't really build that problem solving skill. So that is
Yeah.
interesting. Full circle, in 2026, I will use AI less. Simple future tense. If we use future perfect tense, I will have used AI less than 2024 or 2025. So,
Mhm.
all that to say, it's important to keep these things top of mind, especially as we turn into the new year. Also, we want to give you a couple of different grammar, what I would say, nuggets or tips and tricks to help you speak about your goals more fluently, especially if you're learning English. And we always try to do a little cultural exchange. So for us in the United States, there's a little bit less of a social culture, I think, probably than Peru. And so a lot of people here want to be more social, want to hang out with friends more, want to spend time with friends and family. I know Peru is pretty focused on that in general, Ramina, right? Don't you have a pretty big ingrained social and family culture there?
Yeah, yeah, I think here in Latin America, family and friends are like really important. We like to meet them frequently and hang out, talk about our lives. Like you are really close, especially with your family. But I think
Hmm.
in the United States, it it's not the case like always.
Hmm. Yeah,
So
usually
yeah.
not the case. Well, sometimes are. I think we talked about from a cultural perspective, depending on the family. But what about you guys? So if we have a and as a culture have a goal to be more connected to family, what are your goals if you're already connected with family?
Yeah, let us know in the
Oh no, for you
comments.
personally, Ramina. Not the
Ah,
people too.
okay.
For you too, if you got
Uh,
divorced.
since since I heard guys, I thought that you were
Oh
talking to the
man,
audience.
I'm not even using my own English appropriately. It sounds like you get what I'm saying though.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty close with my family. For example, with my older sister, she comes like to have lunch with us like at least once a week. And yeah, I
Hmm.
wanna with my friends, yeah, I would say like the same. We pretty much hang out, I don't know, once a week. But yeah, I would like to hang out more frequently with them because
Hmm.
as we grow older, it's like harder to coordinate with friends. Some of them have family or whatever, so it's like harder. So
Hmm.
yeah, that would be a goal as well to like meet with friends like at least, I don't know, twice a month.
Hmm. That makes sense. And also, you have some friends living internationally, so
Yeah,
that's even harder, as you mentioned. But very
yeah.
cool. All right, friends, our Bammbuu community. We wanted just to touch base with you. It's been a couple of weeks. We took, I think, a week off for the holidays, but we're back. It's 2026. You guys have goals. We have goals. Some people just want to chill. Um, uh, some people in the chat, what's up, chat? Let us know what you're thinking. But we just wanted to drop in, give you our 2026 goals. We wanted to see what yours might be, so drop it in the chat. And we wanted to give you some English nuggets to help you speak about your goals. Future simple, I will achieve this. Future perfect, I will have achieved this by this point. So use that. Let us know what you got. I got two things for you guys though. We have a free fluency study guide. Now I wasn't going to give it to you for free, but Romina really, really, really wanted me to do so. So you guys say thank you, Romina, in the chat. Drop it in there. But it's a great guide for free PDF where you could use high level linking words to to help you continue the conversation and build fluency. We have a roadmap to help you get to where you want to go based on your language goals. And we really want to provide it to you so you could level up your conversation skills at the turn of the year. So, everybody in the chat, let's go. Thank you, Ramina. Get it for free. And also, we have a couple classes, one tomorrow for conversation, actually two tomorrow, one with me, one with another one of our tutors, and then we have one on Monday. So if you're interested in that, it's always free to sign up. We'll have the link in our bio. Take a look there. And I know I started off this episode speaking Spanish, and I know we have a big Spanish speaking community. I do apologize for not making this one in Spanish. We got one coming for you next week. So tune in, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Romina, talk to our folks, in particular in Spanish for us. I know you always got some requests for them. So what do you got?
Ujú. Sí, sí, suscríbanse aquí a nuestro canal de YouTube, que ya vamos a llegar muy pronto a los 1400 suscriptores. Igual síganos en Instagram y no hay mejor momento en el año que justo ahora que estamos comenzando para aprender un nuevo idioma, para dominar el inglés, que les va a traer mejores oportunidades, trabajos, viajes. Así que métanse a los grupos gratuitos y sigan practicando.
I could not have said it better myself. I forgot the part. We have almost 1,400 subscribers. Let us know. There is no better time to build your language skills. So, we thank you guys again for joining us. We'll see you next week. Drop a comment in there. We got some thank you Ramirez in the chat. Shout out to AC. Shout out to Brennan. There is no way he's going to win the next major. We'll talk about that next time, perhaps. And then, other than that, we will see you guys soon. So appreciate it. And nos vemos. Gracias.
Bye. See you next time.